play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
To throw again, it's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down. Michael Dixon in punt formation.
So after one, 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati. So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll run again.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with the 3rd-round pick. It's Blake Cora. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Back-to-back gains of 10 yards and back-to-back 1st downs.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st down, up past the 35.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. Set up the wide receiver screen. It's Odunze. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now Allen. The throw on the run is complete. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Allen going to throw again. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Again, it's Allen to the air. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Folks, extra point is good. And the Bengals will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Gray going to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. To the right. That's Pitts. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Daniels. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st down, it's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's a 2nd and 6. One final throw before the break. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Wow! And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner, and in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Ravens go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Carter on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. That pass caught right side, Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 37-yard line.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. 1st and 10.
5 wide. What's that?
Allen will throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Allen to throw. That's to Odunze again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That's to the right side and incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down. To throw again, it's Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals are able to cut it to 4, 17-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Our run here with Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the Second and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They'll run with Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down. They'll stick to the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. 18 yards on the connection. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Allen. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Allen on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The Ravens offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now a give to Gibbs, running right. Up the sideline at the 35. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.